Wait, it's time.
It's time? Oh, hello. Hello,
Okay.
everybody.
Hello.
Sorry, we were gone fishing for a bit.
Sorry, we went fishing.
We have to fish.
Yeah. But
Prime
now,
fishing season.
welcome to Enderjack Without a C's channel. I am Lark with an E, it's Scooch with a Z. I am here with the lovely Enderjack and the lovely Ryan Kingdom.
That's two of us.
Yeah.
Let's
Say
do
hello.
us. There's two of them.
There's two of them with
Hello.
me, so three of us.
Yeah. Yeah, total. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome.
We are playing Sly Cooper. This is the final hub.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea.
We're in the sky. We're in sort of international water territory now.
Yes.
Anything goes.
Bird territory.
So the story so far is that after collecting all the clockwork parts that have been distributed amongst this new gang, that all have their own things going on, and after dealing with an Interpol agent, Neela, we come to find out that she's been working for the real big bad, Arpeggio, and they stole all the parts back thanks to Jean Bisson. However, Arpeggio got super crushed, and Neela became the actual big bad, and stole all the clockwork parts, and is now currently Clockla.
Yes. She
Yeah.
has taken over all of the parts and possessed it as if some sort of vengeance ghost.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think she's. I don't like much like Arpeggio. She doesn't really have like some sort of like long held grudge or anything. She's just like, no, I want to do evil crimes, and this is the best way to do it.
Yeah, as far as I'm aware.
She's
Extremely
just a bastard.
Yeah.
It's, yeah, in it to win it.
Hi, Marty.
In it for the love of the game.
Marnie has
Bitch.
been so sociable today, you guys.
So social.
Welcome, Mike.
She is just a little guy.
She's
Such a
ready
little-
to lead the stream.
Yeah. Trying to get her to settle. I've learned a new trick with her that I can get her cat bed, put it in my lap, and then, and only then, will she become lap cat. Oh, don't bite.
This one weird trick leaves cat baffled.
So, I don't know if today will be a finale, but there is a chance that it will be a finale.
There's a finale flavor.
Yeah.
This is feeling a little off to me right now.
Yeah?
It's gonna take me a minute because I've been playing Super Mario 64 for the past week.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
It
What's
has
the
been
occasion?
it's been so much fun, and I haven't played it in literally decades, and I've gotten way further than I ever did as a child.
Yeah, you're going after
Oh my
120
gosh.
stars.
Yeah,
I didn't realize it had been so long. That was beautiful.
It had been a while. Ryan, you're a little quiet.
Oh, I am.
Yeah, just a little.
I apologize. That might just be my voice.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll keep that managed.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no, I couldn't quite hear you for a second.
I bumped it
That's
up
okay.
a whole 26%.
Well, thank
Let me know if
Thank
you need
you.
more.
I'm 26% larger than I was before.
you, indeed.
Which
Bigger
is a
than
lot.
before.
It's a whole fourth and then some.
Like a fourth and some change.
Yeah. That's beautiful. I don't have a tradition of playing Super Mario 64, like, you know, with any kind of frequency, but I do just sort of get an urge every, you know, set of full moon cycles or whatever.
Right.
Just to be like, I need to see Mario run around. I really like, I mean, these days I mostly watch other people play Super Mario 64 to fulfill that.
Yeah.
Because there's so many ways to play Super Mario 64 nowadays.
There's so many ways you can play with Mario these days. It's so incredible.
Yeah, the slight tangent is that the Twitch streamer Chess recently did a point-and-click Super Mario 64 run, a
There's
mod
a.
where you can
It's a
only
bit.
move, but like it's a graphic adventure.
You can only use the mouse.
Yeah.
There's no WASD. Um, you have to control the camera by like clicking little arrows on the screen.
Mhm.
Um,
Oh god, that's wonderful. I'm really gonna have to check that stream out.
it's so cool.
Yeah,
The mod
just
itself is like really beautiful. It was put together in like 3 days, I guess. And they put a lot of love and flavor into something so simple and made in 3 days.
That's
Which
lovely.
yeah, some fun little like Windows 98 graphic type stuff.
mhm.
Oh, that's
And
impressive.
yeah, you have to click to where Mario goes, of course,
Mhm.
and then you have a right-click drop-down menu for Mario's list of abilities, which is really nice to see just laid out in front of you.
Oh
Jump,
yeah. That's
crouch,
lovely.
etc. It's great.
Yeah, it's a really great way to
Um,
re-experience that game, just because
mhm,
the game zoomed out, so you really are just
mhm.
re-experiencing it in a way that just does not normally exist.
It's a
Oh.
beautiful, like, top-down dollhouse view, for a lot
Oh.
of the, like,
Nice.
just standard, like, way they have the camera set up. Um, it's exactly how I've wanted to look at Mario for my whole life without knowing. It's so beautiful.
Yeah.
Um, I wanna do a series of paintings on it. Like, it's just it's
Oh,
art to me
Oh, that
in a
sounds
weird way.
awesome!
Yeah,
I mean,
someday. I have.
you're really good at these like very video gamey environments
Oh,
pieces.
thank
Like I've
you.
seen, like I've watched you do all of these sort of like diorama like works that are just really cool to look at because they
Thank
feel like game
you.
spaces I want to explore.
Thank you. It's my favorite thing to make an art of.
Hell yeah.
The only downside is they do sometimes, it would usually take forever. And I haven't had the time to put one together.
Mhm.
Um, and I have a million sort of Mario mini painting ideas that I
Oh, of course.
have been crackling around since college.
Ooh.
Yeah, because I'm obsessed with this funny creature. This creature
He is a
named
cryptid, isn't he?
Mario. Yeah,
Like he
especially in
really,
his N64 era. He's
Yeah.
he
really
really
more of
does feel
a.
like just like a little guy.
Yeah, he really is more of an animal
Yeah.
than
Yeah,
like
like
a human man.
it's kind of wild thinking about Mario's development over the years because he starts out like as just a little guy, and then he kind of
Mhm.
very quickly became sort of Nintendo's Mickey Mouse, and then as soon
Yeah.
as 3D stuff started happening, he was back to a totally distinct new kind of little guy, and
Hmm.
now
Yeah.
he is so much in the later clean era of Mickey Mouse
Yeah.
that like not quite that bad, not quite that
Right.
pasteurized, but still very like everything has to be a very specific way. He can't be anything other than what he is.
Hmm.
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 But like those eras where he's just a little scrapper, this little, this little freak who we love.
This little sort of hooting,
Ooh,
hooting chimp.
Yeah.
That engine room, you and I are going to have to work together.
Happy to
Just
have
this
you along,
excitable,
Billy. What do you need me to do?
Take
excitable
the guard's
mammal.
keys to the engine room. Once you got the door open,
Um,
I'll take over.
Okay, you should
Yeah.
take your position. It's not gonna
That's
take me
great.
long to lighten these guys of the keys.
Relatedly, and sort of also, happy Halloween, everyone. Happy fourth one
it
of it.
is officially Halloween.
Oh yes, it is
Mhm.
Halloween the 4th, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, very good. Oh my god, did you know
Um,
that our roommate's birthday is literally the autumnal equinox?
that's
Oh
awesome.
shit.
Yeah, we get to ring in fall with the best of them. It
Oh,
rules.
That's
hell yeah.
great. That rules.
We did it with
Um,
Korean barbecue,
We did.
but we have other ways of doing it
oh,
now.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, other ways. Um, relatedly, I would like to stream another Mario hack, Mario
Ooh.
B3313, if I can figure out how. It's got some nice Halloween flavor, and I think the crowd can enjoy.
Oh yeah, I would be there day one for that.
Yes. Yes, please.
And yeah, Judge is absolutely correct. If you want to know what kind of Mario you're dealing with, you kind of just have to look at his hands, and that will tell you everything you need to know.
Yes, I like this. I like this rule.
If Mario has fingers, yeah, that's like that's a man. That's like
Yeah, like
that's clean dress. That's Miyamoto's like special boy.
Mm-hmm.
Is Mario with fingers.
yeah, and
It's
like
Miyamoto's clean special old school boy who's going to show up and do a nice presentation for everyone.
Yeah.
right, and like the promo art for a lot of these games coincides with that really closely because like from Super Mario 2 USA, all the way up to before Super Mario 64, you saw he was a very clearly defined character with details and features and thingies. And then as soon as Super Mario 64 happened, it was like, no, we got to show up the 3D. However, we don't understand fingers yet.
We cannot even think about doing fingers right now. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
They just kind of amorphously come out of his hands whenever he has a star in 64.
Motherfucker, do you know
Honestly,
what a polygon is? We only got so many of those.
Like, honestly, we should all have just balls for hands.
Yeah.
I think it's an improvement.
I think so, especially if everything just sticks to him like that whenever you feel like.
Yeah, exactly. You just...
I mean, it's a lot easier to draw hands when you just start with balls at the end of the wrist. So
That's
I
awesome.
think
And it looks cool.
that is the elemental state of hands.
Yeah,
Primal.
is ball.
Is ball.
I think that's true, and then
Ball is
sort of
life.
they morph into what you need them to be in the moment. That's true. Anyway, yeah, Judge is right. Mario with ball hands is just sort of a little creature.
Unknowable, unpredictable entity.
I talked about this on Twitter before a million years ago, but I used to enjoy. I went through like a period of time where I just really enjoyed thinking about Mario, but like a Mario that is specifically like a foot tall, like the size of a house cat, like a little like 10 to 13 pound Mario.
Yes.
That you would keep as a pet. He would live in your house.
You've mentioned this before, and I love it. I've been thinking about it the whole time I've been playing 64. Like, shit, I really get it.
It's a comment that I think bears repeating.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm so glad that you did. I really appreciate that that's the first thing that you think of when I'm like, hey, I'm playing Mario 64 now. He's the size of a little house cat. He really is.
He's so small
Yeah.
in that game, and in that game you're so climbing on like just shapes.
Yeah.
It's really easy to imagine him just sort of scurrying to the top of your refrigerator and
like the way he scoops up little fireman's poles, like a little
it's
caterpillar.
So yeah, exactly. It's delightful.
And he always has to say "whoa" when he does it.
Yeah,
exactly. And yes, he's so expressive. So like, whoo!
Like almost excited and like surprised at his own capacity and acuity.
It's the exact same. Yes, it's the same delight as like a kitten first discovering sort of their claws and their ability to like climb and like hook onto things and loop around and just sort of being like, whoa, whoa, wee. And it just a creature of pure whimsy.
Indeed. I think you're 100% correct.
Yeah.
Thank you. And also, I mean, yeah, he's a bit of a rascal in the same way that a small kitten is. That if you don't keep an eye on him, he'll start clipping through your stairways and your like locked pantry and
Yeah.
stuff, and
Yes.
he'll make a mess in there, and
This is
you
kind of the
know.
problem with house cats in general.
Exactly. House cats and house Marios, is that it's very hard to actually keep them out of anywhere that they are determined to get into.
Please remember, everyone, that a house Mario is a friend for life,
hmm
not
hmm
just a fun little gift you can play around with.
Not just a fashion accessory, he needs a lot of active attention and care, a lot of playtime, a lot of stimulating home environment, things to climb on,
Mhm.
etc.
Yeah, you need to Mario a fire home.
And
You
I
need to
cannot stress
install
this enough.
platforming
Do not
puzzles.
keep turtles in your house.
You can't keep, yeah, there are certain prey species that are not compatible with Mario's. You shouldn't keep them in your home.
Yeah.
Just I know everybody thinks like, oh, my Mario would never. And
Your Mario absolutely would.
your Mario would. And it won't until the day it does. So just better safe than sorry.
It's like you don't want to find out by seeing your turtle like 1 pixel tall and then suddenly disappearing as the number 100 floats above their head. Like, you
Don't
don't
want
want
to
that to happen. That's a tragic event.
Yeah.
You don't want to discover your turtle in its underwear, looking embarrassed, and wandering around, um, while your Mario surfs around, surfs around your house, and knocks over your bookshelves. Just makes a
I'm
mess.
I'm actually on Tiny Huge Island right now, so you're exactly right.
Fuck
Yeah.
yeah!
The best one.
Yeah, I was just talking to somebody the other day about like what your favorite Mario 64 level is. And I know Tiny Huge Island was a big one for me when I was a kid.
It's fascinating.
It's fascinating. It's so strange.
They were like,
There's
how do
so
we do the
many.
mushroom thing with this gimmick
Yes,
we've set up?
yes, exactly. And like there's so many like strange characters and like enemies that only appear in Tiny Huge Island, or like in Tiny Huge Island and like maybe one or two other of the later
Yeah, a
levels.
startling amount of elements from the very beginning of the game show up here
Yeah,
again and nowhere else.
yeah, yeah. It's very, I mean, every level in Super Mario 64 has a really weird aura about it.
Yeah.
It's just sort of like which your particular flavor.
I was
But
actually having this specific discussion about Mario games with Lark the other day because the back half of Super Mario 64's worlds are very
mhm,
much like we have designed everything we initially set out to, but we have
mhm.
room and time to do some more weird stuff where we're
Yeah,
just going to kind of take a whole bunch of assets and see if we can get just really freaky with it. Kind of like the star
yeah,
courses in Super Mario World, which I think is like how they decided to design stuff like Super Mario Galaxy, which is built almost from the beginning on the exact same idea, and Super Mario Galaxy 2 even more so. Like, I think Super Mario 64 is the one that really sealed the deal of like the designers having room to just make a whole bunch of weird stuff that doesn't fit anywhere else.
yeah. Um, yeah, which is sort of what gives, I think, especially these like earlier 3D Mario games, this strange quality to them, this sort of semi-dreamlike quality that um, leaves us a little obsessed with them later. Because yeah, you're right. I never thought about it, but yeah, all of the like third floor levels are like, okay, we can do another snow level, but this time
Mm-hmm.
the snowman is giant, and we'll make an igloo, and there's this, and there's that. Um,
Yeah, and it's also
and
where they introduced the wind mechanic, So
Yes.
the
Yeah. And the monkey.
monkey. Oh, the monkey.
The fucking monkey.
Fucking monkey.
And yes,
Monkey.
Judge killed. A guard was murdered.
Killed, dead.
Not really by
Died.
us, honestly. He
Just
just kind of
sort
died
of.
of a heart
I
attack.
punched him once. They were honestly just mad at me for getting caught.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They didn't know how else to say it, so they blamed me for something else that they understood how to talk about.
Yeah.
I'm very
That makes
grateful that this mission does checkpoint after each key, though.
Yes, that is very. I'm very.
It's so funny that they can't see you under that mesh
Yeah.
like fan
The
thing.
white mesh.
Yeah. Video games are awesome.
I think they're here to stay.
You know, you might be right. So what's my aside from Medium Nugget, what's Sly up to right now?
We are collecting keys, and this particular guy, has his back against the wall, so I have to distract him, so I can reach his back to pickpocket him.
Hi, Cat.
Hey, Cat.
Glad you can make it.
Welcome. Welcome.
Close.
You know, I don't think it's actually necessary that they wear stilts.
Okay, Sly, I'm waiting by the engine room door.
Yeah, I've been sort of confused by that, but
Yeah.
I haven't really, it's fine, I guess.
They're very height conscious when they're wearing.
I guess.
Yeah, for some reason they didn't want to design more than one bird, so for this level, because they knew that everyone was going to have to be able to fly, they just used all the same bird, but the big enemies are that bird on stilts.
Yeah.
Why not just make up?
Like, just make an eagle or something. I don't know what to tell you, man.
The crane, the stork.
Yeah.
But don't make an ostrich. I know that I have a personal bias towards them for completely unobvious reasons, but
Make
wouldn't
a
work.
cassowary.
Oh god, a cassowary would be awesome, but they're flightless.
They're
Yeah,
flightless,
but
and also they serve better as a final boss.
Yeah.
I was gonna say all the better for the actual I don't know, theme or whatever.
Secretary Bird.
Right, it would actually have been very interesting if Arpeggio had only hired birds that were also flightless.
Yeah,
Instead, they were just like, no, I'm a parrot who can't fly for no reason, and instead of being evolutionarily inclined that way, and that makes me sad. Time to surround myself with what I can't have.
Yeah, no, exactly. This exact thought of wait a minute, why didn't you guys design this way? Just saying.
I think
There are
Sly
other
Cooper kind of does that a lot. Like, there's a lot of, it's interesting that you chose that instead of this more obvious thing. There are a lot of things.
This thing that makes sense and is thematically appropriate, and less blank insensitive.
Yeah, I don't know if they thought this was their way of thinking outside the box, or if they really just were that incredibly starved for time.
I think it was the early aughts, and this is the sequel video game, so they're probably on a greater time crunch than the first one, if I understand how those things tend to work.
Generally, yes.
Yeah, 'cause they kind of rebuilt the game for everything they had for the sequel. That once they figured out what they wanted to do, because this is a very good game.
Yes.
And it has some weird flaws.
Yeah.
It's got some problems.
But also, they were
that's
trying
fine.
as hard as they could to build things from the ground up.
Yeah.
case in point, Sly's jaw.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, my man.
That's why he looks like he had constructive surgery on his chin in Game 4.
He broke his jaw between the two games, and it didn't quite set right.
It had
The second time.
got some filler, and it just didn't. The swelling didn't go down in time for the game, which is fine. Look, Sly
It's
is
fine.
very particular about his looks, and it's what would make him happy.
Yeah.
No judgment, just we noticed.
It's just yeah, exactly.
I do
Talking about
love this
cassowaries.
headcanon that Sly's got for himself.
I mean,
Yeah, like, come on.
yeah.
I do think it's fitting.
he's a dashing rogue and he knows it.
And
You
he's
can
got to
tell that he
stay
knows
dashing.
it. um, and also he kind of works in like a video game that is also an animated Hollywood movie.
Mm-hmm.
So he's got to keep up, unfortunately, that
Okay,
Hollywood
Billy,
grind.
you're on.
Talking about cassowaries made me think about Ty the Tasmanian Tiger and how much I like that game, even though it is sort of like America thinking about Australia times 1,000 in a way
Okay.
that's pretty
So-
funny.
There's something kind of interesting about that thought.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to make sure I look this up beforehand. Because, yes, I'm right. That is a Melbourne, Australia studio who made the Tasmanian Tiger.
I had a feeling this was true, and this was like potentially some Australian studios like capital B, capital A, big Australian game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
But it still is so funny.
Yeah, that is choice.
Great game. I don't remember if I've ever finished it.
I have not played it, but I've always wanted to because it's, a character platformer. Love those.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's the series I never really got around to, so I am, of course, very interested in experiencing it for literally the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well then yeah, maybe we should do that, because it's got some really satisfying character movement, and a lot of fun accents, and they say Billabong a lot.
Hooray!
Oh, yeah.
So one more game, I suppose. No, it's a good platformer. There's a cassowary in it, which is why it made me think of that. I mean, there's every Australian animal in it.
Right.
If you can think of an Australian animal, that animal features and has a speaking role in that game. So if you're a nature nerd in the early aughts, it's great.
That does sound wonderful.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, I'm looking up how viable it would be to play, and it looks like, yeah, there are versions on Steam.
You're all set to bounce up to the next level.
Is there a sequel to Ty?
There are 4 games in the
There's
franchise.
4 of him? Jeez.
Yeah.
Lord have
The
mercy.
4th entry is actually a 2D platformer, which
interesting.
apparently is very positive on Steam. But they have since put Ty 1, 2, and 3 up on Steam.
Shoot.
To get into the control
Fun to
room.
play.
Yeah, they're not too bad. Like
One of the
15 bucks a
later
pop.
ones.
For good.
Might be
I could
fun to
do-
play
Yeah.
one of these days.
They also come with
Um,
art books.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
That's not something I would expect to come with an art book, and I'm really
Mhm.
glad that it does.
mhm.
Yeah, you know what? We're putting that on the list.
Okay,
We're putting Ty.
Yay!
I love
Does
that.
anybody remember the ad campaign for Ty?
No,
I thought.
Oh my god, it was so funny.
Oh no.
It was it was just it was so extremely of the era of that like big dick gamer era of like, this isn't your fucking dad's video game or
Oh,
whatever.
of course.
Oh yeah, like Vex and
When
like
uh
Malice and I don't think Sonic
Um,
Trouble was like that, but very much like a weird era.
The cricket with attitude era
Yeah.
of mascot platforming. Which is like, this funny animal will say a cuss. Ty's ad campaign was just sort of him, implied him absolutely beating the shit out of like not subtly implied Spyro, Sonic. I don't know if there was like a Mario, but it's like, you know, like silhouettes and like full hospital bandages type stuff. It's just very. It was
Why
very
would
silly.
you beat up Spyro for being a dork?
I know, it's exactly. It's so
I
like,
mean-
who's why?
Well, it was
trying to
also
prove here?
the era of every shooter that came out after Halo being dubbed the Halo killer. So there was just this
Yeah.
era of like a long era of mascots like getting into fist fights as part of the ads, which is really
Yeah.
funny because like
Forgot I wasn't Sly.
Sonic and Mario never really did that. Now, to be clear, Sega absolutely did that.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
But Sonic never really made fun of other heroes, and neither did Mario. It was only the insecure ones that felt like, oh, this is a real video game. We beat up people like Mario and Sonic for breakfast. And it's like, those are always the worst ones.
Where even Sonic is like, you're not worth my time if you're not Mario. That's all I'm after.
The greatest punchline is the greatest rivalry in video games being settled with an Olympics tie-in game. Just beautiful. That's exactly exactly the time of everybody's got something they want to prove really hard. About how badass they are.
You just gotta. Like, what else can you do? You gotta.
It's so funny. It's so funny. So yeah, you can play Ty. Ty's cool. He's a Tasmanian tiger, which is extinct right now. Which is too bad. So we can play this video game.
I'm glad we can play a video game.
Yeah, me too.
First, I'll need to hack the stations controlling access to the engine room. Then, Murray, you'll need to head inside and use your muscle to finish the job.
The Murray will be ready to go.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Mario have a rivalry, but it's one of those shonen manga rivalries where they're friends and buddies, but also when nobody's watching, they fight each other to the heat death of the universe just for fun.
Yeah.
There is sort of this Goku vibe of like, I'm not fighting you because I hate you. I'm fighting you because you are the one person I respect the most.
That's 1000% true.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The only way we get better is through not really combat, but competition.
Sonic and Mario have nothing but the utmost respect for each other.
Yes, absolutely. It is a deep bond.
It's why Sonic keeps riffing off of Mario games for all his stuff.
Yeah. And Mario keeps politely not commenting about it at parties when people bring it up.
Oh, Sonic Lost World, yes, I've heard of that. I haven't gotten around to it, but I'm sure it's great. I'm sure it's great.
I believe that Mario doesn't play video games. This is
Oh
Mario,
God, no.
the real person.
Mario barely knows what a video game is.
Yes, that's true. He just shows up and does the thing.
Like, Mario's a doctor, an F1 racer, a golfer, a basketball star. Like, when does he have time for video games? Like, he's too busy getting forklift certified.
That's true.
That is very true.
I do love that you're going that route. It's very
The
good.
second I realized that I could ricochet, I just
Yeah,
I
this
wasn't gonna
is
be doing anything else.
You
This
gotta
is
ricochet.
this reminds me so much of the Sparks segments in Spyro 3 that I was extremely bad
Yay!
at.
Yes.
Eventually we will play the Spurs.
Yes.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah, and Lark will be playing them because, of course,
Oh yeah.
I can't take that away from him.
That's a guarantee on our roster because I do play those semi regularly.
That's
But I
sweet.
did only beat I only beat all 3 of them as soon as the Toys for Bob remake came out. I feel like it hasn't been long enough. Remember, so
Yeah.
that was like 6 years ago.
Oh, God.
I mean, those, there are a lot of files on my Switch right now that are video files that are just various segments of Spyro running in circles,
Oh yeah.
doing various, like, run and then stop and then run and then stop because I was so unbelievably obsessed with the animation in that game.
It's
Yeah.
so good,
Uh,
right?
it's-
beautiful.
Toys for
it's
Bob is
so-
an incredibly overlooked developer.
What?
They just-
It's like it's the best looking like movement animation I feel like I've ever seen. Like I don't remember the last time I was so obsessed with just watching a creature move.
Yeah,
Like,
and I felt
in a
that way
normal
about the
run.
original, and the fact that
Yes.
they can capture that again.
And elevate it.
Yeah, that they were able to look
Mhm.
at that and come up with what they did instead of
Yeah.
just like.
Okay, so
This-
Kat did propose a very important
Wow.
question. Ryan, any closing thoughts? Or
Oh,
additional thoughts?
my closing thoughts. Nope, it's gone.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Okay, we'll keep the ball rolling. Who in the Mushroom Kingdom do you think is a gamer? Like Bowser Jr. for sure, but who else? Judge suggests Daisy, which I feel like is obvious. She
Daisy's
doesn't have a
hard
lot
for me
going
to
on.
say because Daisy reminds me a lot of my cousin who like does a lot of sports really intensely, and she
Mhm.
barely knows what a video game is. Like,
Yeah,
she does
that-
not have fucking time for that.
That's
you
what
know?
I feel like Daisy is like. She's too much of a jock for video games necessarily.
I think that's a fair assessment.
Peach
like-
is accidentally good at video games. She's like handing a
Yes.
controller over to your mom and you getting trounced.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is.
You know what? I appreciate that. Oh, and to be fair, Kat, Wario doesn't really make games himself. And that's kind of part of the problem.
And also, have you seen the games that his company makes? Because most of them are only 5 seconds long. So I
Yeah,
don't
like-
know if he has necessarily the interest or attention span for most video games.
I think he hires other people to make them because he's looking for money.
Yeah. I think Wario is interested in the concept of things like gacha games and like
Oh yeah,
like a lot of free to play
biggest idol is Embracer Group.
Yeah, exactly.
God.
But yeah, exactly. Only as schemes, not as things that he wants for his own entertainment.
Oh, you know what, Judge? I can actually accept that one. Daisy only plays sports games and has very strong opinions about the state of the game in today, or state of the genre today. Like she plays the
Daisy
Sim
loves
games.
FIFA.
She would have been a total fangirl from Madden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She would have
Yeah.
shown up at midnight releases
Mhm.
if, royal duties allowed her.
Yeah. But Mario
Yeah.
Party, she does not know her ass from a controller.
Oh, God, no.
No, fuck no. She hands the controller to Peach and leaves the room.
Yes.
Peach breaks
yes.
Tetris World Records on the regular while kidnapped from Bowser's Castle because she has like the
Yes.
Game Boy Color with 3 games and it's all she plays. Yeah, I think that's the key to Peach. Is
Yes,
that
that
she's,
is the key to Peach.
she's really good at Tetris. She's like that one girl who is amazing at Super Mario Kart for the SNES, and there's always one.
Yeah.
You never know who it is until it happens, and you get completely destroyed.
It's true.
Yeah, she's
She
a
could come from
teaming
anywhere. Yeah.
Um, let me think. Luigi, definitely.
Luigi, oh,
Yeah,
but
but-
what kind?
He is
like,
exclusively farming sims and stuff.
yeah, I think
Yeah.
he's the kind of person who would download a mobile game because of the ads and be disappointed that it didn't look like that.
Aw.
Oh no, that's also true.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Not again.
Oh,
It's
tricked
another
again.
ebony situation. Ah, damn.
I just wanted to pop pimples in peace.
Oh my god. Don't do this.
In another life,
Um,
he would be making YouTube guides to Stardew Valley of how to increase production efficiency for your farm.
Yes.
Yeah, but he's not good at Stardew Valley, so.
Oh god, no.
So
Like,
he
we-
can't.
We have to remember that, like, unless otherwise stated, we are not stating the quality of their play, just whether
Yes.
or not. And
Here's-
Luigi can't be good at games.
Okay, I'm gonna bring the audience in for a secret.
Oh.
Anytime Luigi is not actively, like, monitoring his farming sims, they start to do way better without him. As soon as he starts actively playing again, it starts to tank.
Oh my god, you are so right.
I'm into it.
Yeah, this is utterly correct and factual information.
Luigi winds up being a whale for Wario's gotcha game.
Yes.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh, you know he ended up wailing for someone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of simp energy, but not in like a negative connotation, just like he's very
actively.
dedicated to the thing he's hyperfixating on.
He doesn't have
He's
a lot
not
of things that
simping
he
on
likes
purpose.
to spend a lot of money on.
Yeah.
So, like,
Yeah.
It's easy to justify for him.
I think that he probably competes on some similar like puzzle game leaderboards as Peach, but again, he is doing way worse.
Yeah.
than she is.
It's one of the rare instances where somebody's like, you know, it's like, this can't be Peach because
Yeah.
it's terrible. Is this an explanation for the purple coin challenges? It's gotta be.
Yeah.
I need to start just punching people.
Oh, Toad, play multiplayer.
I don't know about super
I'm delighted by
toxic,
that.
but I do like the idea of Toad playing Fortnite.
Toad play Fortnite. Sorry. That didn't enter my brain.
And you know what? I think he's actually like positive toxicity. Like he just gives all of his loot away just without a second thought and ends up losing all the time as a result. He's too supportive at the detriment of the quality of the team.
He does blow the fuck out of his mic, but that's just because of his voice.
He can't really help it.
He
It's
is a
just
voice
because you
changer.
surprised. It's just because you surprised him, and that's what happens.
God, we were playing some Mario Kart 64 just yesterday, and his voice is so different in that game.
Yeah, Toad has gone
Yeah.
through some very strange puberty.
He's gone through a lot of changes. It's fuckable. It's normal.
Decay is an ever extant form of life. You know, fungi are just, they've always got
Fungi.
something going on.
You can't kill them in a way that matters.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That's why Toad's so positive.
He's seen it all, man.
He
And
doesn't know
he's-
real pain.
He's
and
gonna
he never
continue
will.
to be there. No matter what. May as well have fun.
Oh, Vivian is a good pull. And yes. Yes.
I mean,
Disagreeing. Quietly.
yeah. Vivian is probably the biggest gamer, and
Oh,
I would say not exclusively
Gamer.
because she is a very particular brand of trans woman. But also, like, that's not an insignificant amount.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I respect this about her. There's a reason why she's one of my favorites.
She has that good transbian gamer energy.
Mm-hmm. Nodding my head.
Frequently features on GDQ,
Yeah.
or the Mushroom
It's-
Kingdom equivalent.
It's just normal for girls.
Yeah.
Girls are doing this.
Bowser plays fighting games. Nobody asks him his mains because everybody assumes it's Zangief, but turns out he's a Kara main. Oh yeah, the tiny girl with counters.
He, yes, this is true, and also he forces Kamek to play against him because
yeah.
nobody,
Oh yeah.
everybody, all of his other minions are too scared.
And
to
Kamek is
actually
like
play against him.
piss poor at it too.
Oh
He
yeah.
does
Yeah.
not get any better by any means, and he
Mm-mm.
just still gets roped into it every time.
Okay. Okay, we'll take over for a second. You focus on shooting all the baddies.
But I want to talk about gaming Nintenders.
Yeah, but it's gaming. Damn, this hacking minigame is rough. Sorry, just I read that and in my head it sounded like something that Shadow the Hedgehog would say.
Kinda did, yeah.
So that's what I had to do.
I am the ultimate gamer.
I learned about Shadow being non-binary the other day.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
The writer for Shadow the Hedgehog in the original Sonic Adventure 2 script, like in Japanese, uses a very specific pronoun usage, which is boku. And oftentimes, like, that's not something like men refer to themselves with.
Yeah, usually that's like young boys or
Yes.
tomboys.
Yeah.
I also learned about this pronouns.
Like it kind of has like a
YouTuber
male
saying that.
connotation, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's not. It's a very specific thing that it is oftentimes like it can be used by women as well. It's like it can be used by tomboys and people who have like more masculine features at times, but it's a very unspecific.
Non-exclusive masculine pronoun.
Yeah. Hi AJ. Ooh.
What's up?
That is.
What's
Hey AJ,
your-
you just put a point towards our final sub goal.
Yeah.
We just need 3 more. Hot damn.
Spook month is going well this year.
Yeah, like I haven't even started Resident Evil 1 and we're almost done.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Frick. Maybe.
That's awesome.
That's because the ultimate life form is beyond gender. Another fun thing is that it's also used by old men who want to appear young, and canonically, Shadow is 50 years old.
Oh my
Yes!
god.
Yes! Yes!
So
Yes!
there are a bunch of ways you can take that. My favorite is that he's non-binary and doesn't feel gender really applies to him. But the funnier option is that he knows he's an old man and is trying to be young around other people.
Hello,
My
fellow
favorite
kids.
is
I am the
my
ultimate
favorite.
life.
My favorite is I think both are true. I think Shadow feels both ambivalent
Yeah, you know,
ambivalent towards gender and also like an old man and trying desperately to relate to the world around him.
yeah, I think that's absolutely true.
What's up, baseball?
野球は楽しいですね。
We were talking about Mario and gaming. Oh yeah, shit. Where were we? Started talking about Shadow Gender, but were we done talking about Mario's gaming?
No.
Don't have to be.
Okay.
I don't think there's an end.
Yeah, why would you end Mario's gaming?
Thank you.
Oh, we brought up Vivian, so we kind of opened up the door to
Yeah, that really opened up the
Mario
the
cinematic
door.
universe. And I don't mean the movie, I just mean the connected universe of all the games that even Miyamoto won't acknowledge.
All of Mario's various friends that he's ever met in his life.
Yeah,
and
like Mallow and
lives.
Dino, and
Mhm.
Booster.
Oh my god,
And-
Mallow playing games.
Yeah.
Mallow is a gamer. Mallow play Fortnite.
Mallow
Play
play Fortnite!
Oh, Mallow absolutely plays Fortnite, but often plays solo. He just enjoys the experience. He loves the colors.
Mallow play Fortnite. Just gonna repeating this to myself for the rest of the night. Great. Wow.
Boos really want to talk to you about VNs that they're playing, but when you look them dead in the face, they clam up, like most people who play VNs. And yes, that includes me.
Yes.
Oh, Mario losing at Dr. Mario to his brother is cute.
I like the idea that the only game Luigi can beat Mario in is Dr. Mario.
Oh, that's so
That's
cute.
precious.
Yeah. Gino being a Zelda fan. Ooh. Do you think he's like strictly a classic fan or like an old formula fan? Like
Yes.
he doesn't hate the weird ones. He doesn't dislike Breath of the Wild. He's just got a very particular set of tastes.
He appreciates the Super Nintendo, or I'm sorry, the Super Famicom for its audio.
Thank you for
capabilities.
clarifying.
Yes.
I feel like, yeah, he's the kind of guy that plays the original, like, every,
Just likes the way it reverberates.
like, 3 years, or
Yeah.
whatever, just as a, like, personal thing he has to do.
Yeah.
He does swordless Zelda 1 runs. Maybe he's similar
Yeah.
to Peach in that he only plays a very small subset of games,
Yes.
but he's
The only games you
weirdly
can
good.
get, the only games you can get as a star are Zelda 1 and Dr. Mario. I don't know.
I do think Gino being really good at Zelda 2, it feels
Yeah.
in character.
Yeah.
Yeah. I bet he has to ask Rosalina to get games for him.
Yeah. Oh my god. Gino asking Rosalina if she has games on her phone.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Luma's asking if she has games on her phone.
AJ, yeah! Dot wave. I can't figure out how to get up to where I need to go.
Oh, I'm sorry.
no.
Yeah, I've been kind of lost for a while.
Okay, let's do some environmental checking.
Up
Okay,
there.
so. What about.
Ooh, I see
Can
him.
you reach that balloon? It does go pretty low.
Let's see how low it goes.
Balloony!
Also kind of far away.
I've been beating Zelda 2 as a child. I'm not sure how you're supposed to finish that game without a guide or hints, especially in English. Oh, yeah. But Gino finds a way.
Gino knows. He's a
Gino's.
star. She knows. It's normal.
Here's a balloon.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
No!
I don't know if Yoshi... Would Yoshi play video games? He's a horse.
I guess it
But he's
really
also
depends on which
Sometimes a
era.
guy. Yeah.
Because, like, Yoshi has become more humanoid over the years.
Yeah.
He's been evolving.
To the point that I
Yes,
frequently have to wonder if we're dealing with the same Yoshi from game to game all the time.
That's a
I
good
think-
question.
I think
She does play Saints Row. That's
God.
fucking good.
I would love that. He loves
Um,
character creators.
Yeah, oh my god, yeah, of course he does. He is a character creator.
Okay, you know what? I think that bridge above you is it, and it looks like you can get there through the far side, but that's also a long way.
I mean, it's fine if it's a long way. It just has to be the way to go.
Yeah, Bentley, he's just a little guy, and he can't climb things on account of his poor upper body strength.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
No, like,
sadly
what
only
are
plays
the-
Pokemon Go and Pokemon Sleep.
Ah, it's beautiful.
Two
They're
states.
just babies. It's fine. I love the idea of tax evasion as a game genre. That
Yeah,
you can,
Turnip
like,
Boy commits tax evasion.
go to the store
Yeah,
and
the
look up.
street board game.
Fortune
Street
Street.
board.
Fortune Street.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Itazaki
Fortune
Street.
Yoshi only plays Fortune Street.
Oh yeah, I would love that. Like,
Mm,
if Monopoly existed in that world, which it likely doesn't because capitalism is a very different state in the Mushroom Kingdom. Like, it exists, but
yeah,
Hmm.
it's different
it's different.
there.
So they
Yeah,
probably don't have Monopoly. They might have something similar, but Fortune Street they absolutely have.
yeah.
And that one, nobody wants to play Fortune Street with Yoshi.
No.
Yeah.
There's just something about it. Like, he's completely unflappable and just seems to know how to put the RNG in his favor every single time.
Nobody's
Nobody's sure.
He just sits there with that stupid smile on his face and says, every
That
time
smile,
something
that
good
damn
happens.
smile.
And you're just like, what the fuck is going on in the lizard brain of this creature? How is he so good at this?
Booster only plays idle games. Yeah, absolutely. Well, no, idle and idle games.
I was gonna say, yeah, like we're missing a key aspect of Booster's character.
And like, he's not really into idle games because it's cute girls. Like, because Booster doesn't work right. Booster is like, his brain is just different. So
Booster's his own special kind of guy.
yeah, like
They invented a new type of guy with Booster.
you have to remember, he did not kidnap Princess Peach because he loved her or because he felt entitled to her or anything like that. He captured Princess Peach so that he could eventually eat a wedding cake.
Yeah,
And so we have to remember that his priorities are just different.
they're just different. It's just, it's yeah.
The Murray!
It's not gonna be quite what it looks like.
Yeah. I like the idea also.
Looks like you'll
Of
need to
Toadsworth.
lift all those giant cylinders. Once they're locked in the up position,
I like the
you'll be
idea
able to
of
take them out
Toadsworth.
from the top level.
Sorry, I have to the instructions.
Oh, that's right.
I like the idea of Toadsworth looking at Civ, but I also feel
Heads up, pal. You've got
like
company.
he doesn't have a lot of opportunity to play something that long. And Peach also probably makes him practice multiplayer type of a lot.
Yeah, that's true. Sort of a similar Kamek situation.
Yeah, I think that they both do that.
Absolutely, they both do that.
Bowser and Peach have a lot in common, and they just
They
don't
kind
know.
of do. Yeah, they do
Yeah.
kind of have a lot in common.
I mean, we have to remember that Bowser never actually kidnapped Princess Peach, at least not after the first couple times. Like, after a while, it became an arrangement where they were both in full understanding and have since, like, developed a very genuine respect for each other.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't make like Mahjong. True.
Just like, informal Bowser Jr. babysitter and surrogate mother. Like,
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Kamek beats your ass at Mahjong.
God.
Yeah, that's all true.
Yeah, I love all of this stuff.
Nice work.
I think we're really developing
And thundercloud.
the Sub Mario universe in a way that it has been needing.
Mhm.
And I think Malik is just dropping more bizarrely cogent assessments.
Yes.
Like, there's just
Increasingly obscure Mario characters.
and it only gets deeper.
I know. I'm like, I used to be so good at my like obscure, like off the cuff Mario God of War, and now I'm like, Wario.
So we still got Professor Egad and Waluigi, who we've not touched yet.
Yes. Waluigi, I've been having trouble coming up with
Again, I
answers
don't.
for polite company.
I think
don't
he's
know.
a well-rounded gamer because he's
Oh,
not.
again, I think the opposite. He
Well,
just
here's my
strikes me as
reason.
such a sportsman. But yes, please.
Here's my reasoning: is that he really only seems to care about showing up for sporting events. And so my belief,
The dust.
because there's a lot of story when he's there. Like, he's usually trying to be up to something. But only in the sports games, which leads me to believe that Waluigi is deep in the pirating scene and likes to make hacks for games.
That tracks with what I would think of him.
Like, I don't think he's really all that interested in being really good at games. I think he's just like, he sees an opportunity
Yeah, he
to
does love
hone
a
his
scheme.
craft of cheating and bending the rules.
He does love to scheme. It's why he and Wario are such good friends.
Yeah.
Waluigi makes kuroge. Kusoge. Sorry.
It's okay.
Kuroge would be very different.
It would be very different. I'm not sure what it would be, but it would be very different.
Yeah.
Say Yoshi Yoshis about something instead of talks about something is so funny. Yeah, true. The Koopalings, I think,
Oh, that's a
Play
whole big
multiplayer.
spread.
I think the thing that they all definitely do together is shit like Among Us.
Yeah.
But specifically, they form teams to, I think, pick on other players online without
Oh
the other
god, like
players knowing.
a 7-member party bringing in an 8th on random matchmaker and just
Yeah,
coordinating from the same room.
yeah, like that kind of like diabolical shit, I think is what the Koopalings like to get up to as a family.
They're very good at just screwing with people.
They're very good at making you feel like an absolute dipshit on the computer.
Oh god.
I love this.
Yeah, we're really
Yeah.
nailing it, I think.
Evil characters.
I know there's stuff going on in Sly Cooper, but this is all I care about at the moment.
Oh,
All
it's
my brain can carry
Yeah, I love all this stuff.
the usual, you know.
This is kind of how these streams go. Like, sometimes we'll just talk about clowns for a long time.
That's true.
This is suddenly, just because you mentioned the Koopalings, I'm suddenly remembering a homework assignment that I had a million years ago.
Oh.
It was for storyboarding. I'll
Murray,
mention it after this.
it looks like I'm gonna need some help getting into that engine room.
Happy to help.
Bentley tells me that the door to that room is locked down by wall-mounted power stations located throughout this blimp. I'll need you to take out all the power stations and then pry open the door by hand.
No sweat, Sly.
No sweat.
No sweat.
Not for the Murray.
But yes. Yeah, okay, this old homework assignment that I had.
Uh-huh.
It was for storyboarding. And oh my god,
Do you have to throw a guy at it?
maybe I do.
So
So
die about it.
the assignment that we usually, or that this guy always put out was,
Ooh, throw a barrel.
yeah,
Barrel.
barrel. So the assignment
Oh.
was to take an old shot from the Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah.
Of the one scene where 3 bad guys break out of jail and are pretending to be fake Powerpuff Girls and robbing a bank,
Yeah.
and so the Powerpuff Girls have to stop them.
Oh, yeah.
And so the assignment was to take 3 characters, literally anyone that you want, to be those fake Powerpuff Girls and make it work. So I chose Wendy Okupa, Rita Repulsa, and Gojira.
Oh.
That's really good.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Match
I
made
remember
in
this
heaven.
now.
Yeah, and Gogeta was actual size.
But he seems
Oh,
much bigger to me.
good. Heh. That's beautiful.
Yeah, so I had to like come up with crazy angles for them being able to even talk to Gogeta most of the time.
Yeah.
He
Mm-hmm.
entirely spoke in roars with subtitles. I
And
thought that
everybody understood him?
yes, I thought that was very appropriate to Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very Tartakovsky of me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. True.
Yeah, and I think one of the gags that happened in the background was like there was this big fight going on that you could only see through the windows of a cafe, and like Sailor Galaxia was trying to make a deal with Princess Morbucks
Yes.
about like her becoming a sailor anime maid to try and beat the Powerpuff Girls, and the princess is just like, yeah, I'm gonna want to see some upfront results about this.
Give me a contract.
Yeah. All while Bubbles is like grown to kaiju size in the background and is shooting lasers at Godzilla, and you can only see it in silhouette.
It was a very fun project for you, it sounds like.
It was one of the few projects that I was able to like properly finish. Even if I wasn't able to like flesh anything out, which I mean it was a storyboard, that's the point.
Yeah.
But it was on a really old computer. I wonder if we can get that laptop up and running. I can find those image files.
Mm. Was it like your old Mac laptop?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Still around, still bootable.
It runs. It's just fine.
Just gotta, oops, press the wrong button.
I used it for router management.
Yeah. Yeah, it was still active right before we moved, so I just need to get those files out. And maybe I can share them, because it was fun.
Yeah.
I did some good camera work in those.
Look, you did a lot of good work in that era.
Oh, I died.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Oh, no.
Oh no! That's tragic.
So, do these boxes require multiple hits?
Looks like.
Okay. So I saw you throw a barrel and it didn't explode a thing.
There was a little bit of a damage, like, bomb charge.
Okay, so you just gotta wail on them.
Mm-hmm.
These are very secure boxes.
Yeah, and I don't think you necessarily have to throw barrels at them.
Just anything.
Mm-hmm. I can maybe throw.
Oh, absolutely. Like, that's the great thing about Murray's segments is that, like, you can basically throw anything that is fittable in his hands.
Mm-hmm.
Like, once you know the quirks of it, it's just fine.
Yeah.
It's just fine.
Yeah, it's great. Ooh. Forgot an important Mario character. Ah, they always come to.
Gesundheit.
Ooh, guitar.
Oh,
You
dear.
know, the famous
A famous character.
Yeah,
famous
who
beloved
could
guitar.
forget? Ooh,
Who would forget it?
Yeah, so I think it's important as
Mhm.
somebody who runs this channel to show the image of the classic Mario character, Ooh Guitar,
Thank you.
who we all know and adore for all of his
We
classic
all-
moments throughout the series.
Who else but Oogtar?
Who else but
Exactly.
guitar, I always say. Do you think Birdo plays any video games?
Oh god. Well, see, we're running into the
Berta plays Otome games non-stop.
yeah, like there's we're falling into the trans girl gamer
Mm-hmm.
thing again, and like there are a number of brands. Like trans women either don't know shit about video games,
Mhm.
or they have a
Or-
hyperfixation. There's not really a lot
Yes.
of in between.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Thinking about Birdo playing classic RuneScape.
Oh my god, I would love that actually.
That would be incredible. But I
Don't
really
know
think
why.
that she just plays like Seduce Me the Otome
Aw.
24/7.
Oh yeah.
I feel like that was just part of her figuring herself out.
She's got a lot of dreams of like marriage and domesticity. Sometimes not in the direction that you would think, but
Yeah.
like she wants to settle down, can't because she's living a very busy lifestyle doing. I'm not really sure what, but she's busy doing it, and like she just lives her dreams through that. Like she's got a lot going on, and that's her way of cooling down and enjoying herself and living her dreams.
Yeah. Yeah, I like to think that, Birdo has these sort of images of dinosaur domesticity, but no other people ever figure into these fantasies. It's just sort of her looking glamorous in, like, a beautiful, like, house on Yoshi's Island or whatever.
Right. She's trying to figure out how to have the beautiful 50s housewife aesthetic without actually having a man.
Yeah, without having to actually be married to anybody. She doesn't like that part as much.
I love the idea of Birdo just like not really enjoying people, but loving the idea of being a married person.
Yes.
Yeah.
And loving the idea of, having something, anything to gloat over.
Yeah, exactly. Anything to be like, look at how beautiful I'm is and
like I
amazing
don't like people, but I need them around so I can be better than them.
Oh, I mean, this for her. This is as far as you go.
I mean this with love in my heart. I just think this is who Birdo is.
Come on back and
It's what she deserves after all these years.
You know Georgette from Oliver and Company?
Yeah.
Yes!
She's that.
She is!
She is Bette Midler.
She is an icon.
Easy, but it's her.
Yeah.
When all the world says yes, then who is she to say no?
Exactly.
Don't ask a mutt to strut like a showgirl. No, girl, you need a pro.
Oh, God.
Exactly. She's Georgette, but a dinosaur that shoots eggs.
Exactly.
Out of her face.
I do like Judge's comment from earlier. Trans women either don't play video games or are busy demaking The Witcher 3 into the PS1, which reminds me that you should follow Botster on Twitch and Tumblr.
Oh God, is that what she's doing next?
No, but like she is making Bloodborne cart and posting plenty of like wonderful pictures of herself and her girlfriend.
Oh yes, and Bloodborn cart is a masterpiece.
It's looking real good. I want to play that. I want to get online and play that with people.
I can't figure out what there's the fucking arrow. Where you been?
Where'd you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from? Purple arrow.
Oh no.
Go.
Where'd you come from? Oh, it's Birdo.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Came in for the kill at the critical moment.
Absolutely. Nailed it.
That's always what I'm here for. To come in for the kills.
So we've got like a couple of missions under our belt by this point. There are 8 missions total in this world, and we've already completed the intro one. By the time we started the stream. Very video game statement. But also like it's good progress. Like we're doing well. We'll easily be halfway through this in the stream, and that I think that means we can maybe tough it out for a finale next time.
Yes, I do think that next time.
Yeah. It'll be so exciting. We'll be saying goodbye to Sly 2, but we'll never say goodbye to the memories.
It's true.
Of all the Mario characters, which one would own a 3DO or a Dreamcast for a fishing game? And why is it Dry Bones? You know what? Yes.
That is
Got a lot of time to kill in those later levels.
Malik has always been very good at these kinds of statements.
Takes some Mario a while to get there. You gotta do something to pass the time.
Yeah.
In the graveyard.
Mark Mothersbaugh did the opening for the Super Mario World Beak animation series.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, like it does.
It does track.
Yeah.
Mark Mothersbaugh just kind of randomly shows up for any, like, it's kind of like They Might Be Giants, where you find out, oh, they did intros for a lot of things. Like, finding out they did Oblongs and The Daily Show on top of Malcolm in the Middle is just like,
Oh yeah.
huh? What?
Forgot they did all that.
Yeah, that's fine.
I didn't realize they did the Daily Show. But that makes so much sense.
Your turn, buddy.
Yeah, they did the classic theme.
Careful, Sly. This place is packed with lasers.
You think they had video games in the Bean
First,
Bean
you'll need to
Kingdom?
make your way to the far end of this room.
Oh, that's a
Jump
good
onto the
question.
second level to get at the engine room control center.
I feel like if there were, we wouldn't get Fawful in the way that we got him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, his ambitions would completely be cut.
Yeah. Completely absorbed by a video game.
Because, like, he is absolutely the kind of person who would chase achievements
Yeah.
and try to get the highest, like, achievement score. Like, he is Xbox Kid.
He is.
Awful.
But he
Awful
doesn't
on League
have
of
it,
Legends.
so he just turns to evil instead.
Yeah, that tracks. Yeah, I don't think Prince Peasley has ever seen a video game.
Alright, the control center is opposite your
Oh god, no.
room. With some well-timed spire jumping,
There's not.
you should be able to get access.
There's not a lot that Prince Peasley knows about, but we respect him. Well,
But he's a beautiful idiot.
He's a
so we
beautiful
love him
idiot.
anyway. Honestly, there's not too many of those in Mario's world. It's not a land ripe with Bishonen, so we'll take the ones we get.
mm-hmm.
Oh, meticulously made Animal Crossing Island is cute for Peasley. But again, I don't know if he knows what a video game is. I think Princess Peach definitely has a really nice Animal Crossing Island.
Ooh, I would be into that.
Oh, I would
Yeah.
love to see her island.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool. This is safe.
Oh shit.
That's
Sorry, I fell
And I
into a
think-
Mark Mothersbaugh hole.
It's fine. Please, don't get lost. I think Bowser Jr. has the undiscriminating talent of a child. And just plays whatever sounds cool and popular at the time.
Yeah,
Whenever
just
he can
whatever
get his
the-
hands
not a
Whatever
trend
the two
chaser,
boys are playing.
but it is what's in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
on.
Yeah.
In the universe where it came out at the right time, he would have been really into Minecraft.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Boju play Minecraft!
I
Boju play Minecraft.
do
Alright,
think
that's
Boju would play Minecraft.
That's my new magic phrase.
Much like Mallow play Fortnite.
Yeah, I'll play Fortnite, Boju play Minecraft. These are poems.
Yes, this is very good.
Yeah. Yeah.
World's shortest and yet most beautiful poems.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Thank you. They're my favorite thing.
They are treasures.
Mm-hmm. There's so many words in the world, and sometimes you put them together, and it makes magic.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
The English language really is full of things.
That's so true.
I'm always saying this.
Mm.
This engine room is locked down tight. Since we can't get in, I figure we'll have to destroy it from the outside.
I hope you're carrying some heavy
Destroy
explosives,
the
Bentley,
engine.
because that engine isn't small.
It just so happens that there's a ready supply of explosives.
It just so
already
happens that
available
I
on the blimp. Walk one of these
That's
TNT
what I thought he
barrels
was
up to
going to
that
say.
engine room to destroy it.
I really thought he was headed that
Sounds
way.
easy enough. What's the catch?
The initial payload in that TNT barrel won't be powerful enough to do the job. If you pick up 3 magnetic chargers, you should achieve the necessary blast force to destroy the engine. It's simple, really. Just get close to the chargers, and they'll automatically attach to your barrel.
All right, let's blow stuff up.
Ooh, it's a barrel time.
Yeah, and AJ, I think the answer to that is pretty obvious because Bayonetta 1 and 2 do have Princess Peach and Daisy costume.
This is true.
Mm-hmm.
And you
Mario.
know he was like, he heard Princess Peach costume in this game and was like,
Yeah.
oh, I gotta get that. And then he played
like,
it and
"That's my
realized
Bob."
too late
Yeah.
what it was he was playing.
Mm-hmm.
And Bowser Jr. had to have a lot of things explained to him when he walked in on his dad playing one day. It was a fine conversation. Bowser Jr. is weirdly mature for his age and doesn't really care about those things, but it did require some explanation.
Indeed.
I mean, this is also like, you know, this is like Bayo's like been in Smash, and so there was a lot of like, I think just like, oh hey, yeah, sure, well, you know, we'll buy your game, play your game, it's good, you know, we fought in Smash together, it's nice.
Yeah, they were coworkers.
But then, you know, but yeah, exactly, but then you leave Bayonetta 2 downloaded on the family Wii U, or whatever, family Switch, and Boju comes up and is like, I'm gonna play this game because it looks cool.
That's my
it's
dad's
just-
friend.
It's my dad's friend. I fought her also. I
That's
shot
true.
her.
Bowser Jr. was a fighter. And I always forget.
I
He's
know.
a great fighter in Smash.
I love him in Smash.
Yeah, he's
I
actually
mean,
really fun in Smash.
I love him anytime I see him, but
Cooper would be a
Jennifer.
Castlevania fan enough to feel betrayed by Lords of Shadow. Yeah.
Oh,
Which Mario
Cooper.
character would have liked Lords of Shadow? You know what? That's too cursed a question. I love the dooty doots.
Yes.
Yeah.
I wish I could play the bass that well.
God, little tubes like this are so video game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I immediately went into like a Star Fox Adventure, Sonic Adventure place when I saw these.
Oh god.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
yeah,
you're right.
The little chow, like, tubes
Yeah,
that you pick up to give to your chow so that their stats
yeah,
increase.
they look like Chow.
Oh yeah, the
They al-
Chaos Drives.
They also look
Yeah.
like a lot of pickups from, I want to say KOTOR?
Yeah.
Like, it just evokes a specific time,
Yeah.
I
You
hate
just
that I
love
want to play
big
KOTOR again.
tubes.
right?
Maybe the Switch version works.
I wonder. Keep moving, pal.
No! He's thinking.
Yeah.
He got stuff going on.
He might be stuck.
Nope. Maybe
Mm.
mentally.
Who's thinking? Who's thinking?
He's thinking very hard.
Rockhawk would like Lords of Shadow, that's true. Oh!
Yeah.
Wow, that was such a blink and you miss.
Whoa! It was such a fucking like Undertale explosion.
When Sly Cooper stopped being biology and started being physics. Oh, they checkpointed me! Hooray!
Yay!
Yeah, it doesn't show up, like the little Chaos Drive doesn't show up, but it still counts.
Where does it not show up?
On the barrel. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, it's there.
Oh, it's just in a different place now.
Yeah, because this was the PlayStation 2, baby, and you could jump into whatever portion of the barrel you wanted.
Ah. Bentley does play EVE Online. I bet he's got like
Yes.
a huge cadre of people he has a Discord or a Slack for just to manage everything. He's got a whole economy figured out. Ooh, I think,
No, I just should have stopped moving.
yeah.
That's literally all it was.
I was about to be like, I think you did. It's like I kind of had to sit there and tell myself, hey, no, shut up.
Yeah, pretty much.
No one asked. But yeah, I also feel like Bentley definitely plays games, but oh,
Actually, because of that, I know where a couple of clues are up ahead, so I'm going to leave it behind for when I come back. Because it checkpoints me outside the barrel.
you have some things to pick up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Bentley's definitely been kicked out of forums.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
He manages things. He's not really a gamer, but he loves being able to manage teams. Which is very difficult for him because he has a very particular way of doing things. Like you've seen the only reason he worked with Sly and Murray is that they just kind of roll with whatever plan he's got because they're the only ones who know, as insane as it will ever sound, it'll work.
Yeah. The thing is that, yeah, they're fine with it. Not everybody is fine with
No.
a turtle coming in and being like, okay, this is what everybody's going to do now.
Yeah, and like this is their childhood friend. They're like, well, at least we know we can trust him.
It's like, yeah, Bentley's cool. Bentley's got it. It's fine. Just sometimes a brazen personality.
Thinking about the Smash Brothers cast, gathering around to play DDR Mario Mix. I would love that.
Yeah.
I would love
Yeah.
Smash DDR.
God,
yeah.
that would be fucking good.
Like, I know that the time for DDR has technically passed and it just largely belongs to the fans now.
Right.
But like, I think even though they would have to re-choreograph everything for the different body types in Smash, which is weirdly the most diverse body cast of a game you can get.
Yeah.
Like, I just want to see all the different characters from different franchises, you know, not necessarily doing Fortnite dance, but also doing Fortnite dance. I want to see them bust moves.
Yeah, I want to watch them bust a groove.
Yeah.
And I really want to see, like, Nintendo put out that game and just put a censor bar over Bayonetta the whole time.
Yes.
She'll be one of those bar-using DDR freaks with the crazy legs. Yeah.
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 You see
He
him
is really feeling it.
leaning back on that bar.
Yeah. I think this has like been our only other topic throughout this whole stream, and I'm not complaining.
Is video games playing video games?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's thorough. There's a lot to discuss.
There's a reason why topics like these were involved in most 2000s webcomics featuring two guys on the couch playing games. But at the same time, like, I feel like we're getting answers to questions that they could never give us.
Their brains were simply too small.
It's true.
It is our time now.
That's also true. I feel like Donkey Kong only plays Mario Kart with Diddy, and that's the only video game he knows how to play.
Generally, his hands are too big for controllers.
Yeah. He's a simple guy.
Gotta have those accessibility controllers. Donkey Kong exclusively uses the DK bongos for the GameCube, though.
Yes.
That's true.
Yes.
To play Mario Kart.
Yeah. And like, I don't know who in the Mario Kingdom would do it. I'm hoping for a recommendation, but somebody has rigged those bongos to play anything that DK wants to play.
Yes.
Yes.
That's why it was so vital that Mario and Sonic finally meet, because they needed Tails
Yeah.
to help
Yeah.
DK play video games. Oh no! Oh. I accidentally jumped.
The true cause of their meeting.
DK surprisingly has beaten Dark Souls using the bongos. Considering the difficulty of this game, that's not surprising in the least.
Donkey Kong.
Like, those of you who saw my Tropical Freeze playthrough, y'all know.
Oh yeah,
Donkey Kong
right there.
can spit some skill. In terrifying amounts. Someone rigged that, and now DK thinks there are literally no other kinds of controllers. I do love that.
Yeah, that's a good story. I like this.
Hi, Marnie.
Marnie says hello.
What's your bet again? Did you not like it very much last time? Pauline is addicted to phone games and slots. Oh yeah.
Yes.
I think that perfectly tracks. She can't have anything that like she can spend too long on because she is a mayor.
She is the mayor.
Yes. She's a very busy woman and she has it all day.
But every time she has 5 minutes handy, she's got to play her something. She's got to keep herself occupied. Used to be Sudoku, but she got tired of it. And it's just been like growing worse and worse.
It's been downhill ever since.
Yes.
Yeah. She almost wishes she would get kidnapped.
Texting Donkey
Have the
Kong.
opportunity to play something again.
I mean, it'd be something to do that isn't mayoring. I don't even think she intended to be a mayor. She just kind of showed up and like was like incredibly qualified for the job and just like, yep, I'm here now. This is what I'm doing.
Like it up.
I think I see a path over there to your right. Like that bridge right there.
Yeah, it looks like it. I'm not sure how to get to the platform that's coming from, because it's also kind of high up. But,
Oh yeah.
Oh wait! I see a trampoline.
A trampoline.
I just have to drop down. Oh.
It's okay. You were technically not in a moving state. Oh.
Oh guy. Oh guy.
Oh, there we go. You're good now.
Should be able to.
Oh yeah, there's a little platform. They thought about it.
They thought of it. He's not a Mario character, but since we did mention Spyro earlier, I think if Spyro had thumbs, so that he could hold a controller and play video games with it, I think he would get really good at Tony Hawk, Pro Skater.
Oh, yeah.
Skate
Absolutely.
3.
He doesn't have to have thumbs to do that. He can always use claw formation.
Oh, that's true. All right, so
You're really
Spyro
proud
and
of
Hunter.
TNT barrel all
Spyro and
charged
Hunter
up,
spend an
and
entire
time to
summer
deliver
doing
the
nothing but getting
payload
really
to
good
that
at Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Oh yes,
It's-
for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, you're making me do this now.
Yeah.
The only way up there.
Is with the circular thing that tilts like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Hunter buys FIFA every year. That's unquestioning.
Yeah.
Parakarry, yeah.
He was really into Rockstar Ping Pong.
Oh yeah,
Back in the
Rockstar
day.
Table Tennis.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, AJ, hell yeah, Hunter buys FIFA every year.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even if he hears it's god awful, he's just like, gotta have my FIFA.
Gotta have
Gotta
my
have
FIFA.
my FIFA. Gotta have my fucking FIFA, dude. That's awesome.
Very happy about that.
What's his name? Coops? Is it Coops who's the kid in Thousand Year Door?
I think it's very similar to that. Like, it's either okay, Paper Mario character,
Like-
stop wicking.
It's like Coops or Cooper or something like that. I think he plays VNs with his girlfriend, and they do
Aw.
voices together.
Aw.
I think that's the thing that
And
they
an
do.
unexpected
really
I think
cool.
she
I've been
is more of a
contacted
gamer
by
than he is,
Inspector
but he
Fox
likes
over the
to spend
shortwave
time with
radio.
her.
She's well aware of the dire
That's right, okay, I
situation
thought
we all
Cooper was
face
the
if Clockla
dashing
becomes
daring dude
immortal
guy in
and has
64, so I
agreed
think
to
it's
join forces with
Coops
us
is his
so that
name.
we can destroy the robotic bird. The only catch is that she's unable to locate this blimp on her radar. To help her hone in on our position, we'll need to boost the strength of 4 local radio towers. Once Inspector Fox is in range, she'll take one of us on board to act as a tail gunner in a dogfight against Clockla. This is it. We don't have time for
Clockla.
another plan.
This
We're
lady is a
almost over
clock.
Paris, and if that hate hypnosis light show goes off, well, you know the story.
Oh god, we could finish this tonight if we're doing this one.
We could.
Holy shit.
Okay, so
Wow.
yeah, Coops is
Awesome.
from Thousand Year Door and is the one with like the bandage on his nose and the hoodie. He absolutely plays VN.
Yeah.
Yeah. Plays
Um,
the
What's up?
I need a bio.
You need a bio?
Mhm.
Okay. So, Lark is going to take a quick bio,
I'll be
just a
right
quick
back.
BRB. So we're just going to enjoy sitting around the table with Sly and Murray and Bentley.
And talking about Nintendo characters playing video games.
Oh yeah.
Plenty of conversation.
It's normal.
We spent all our budget in the Yukon level. Well, to be fair, Lark actually kicked a lot of ass here. And
Yeah.
there's also less real estate.
Yeah. Less ground to cover.
So, like, we're in the final 2 missions. So I know it's like 8:54, and Ryan, you're probably getting a little tired. So potential. So not there yet, but maybe the
yeah,
invigoration of a finale would keep you going.
yeah, I could go for like another half hour, I think, pretty okay.
I think we could swing that. I think that could be pulled off.
Yeah, yeah, I believe. Also, yeah, AJ, Lady Bo fucking playing Umineko, and Lady Yo, I like to think that a lot of the boos just play like weird RPG horror games. That's all they do.
They love Fatal Frame because they aspire to being looked directly at.
Yeah. Biggest dream.
Like they know what they want in life, and what they want in life is to get over their fear of people.
It's a good aspiration.
They're booze.
Oh, yes.
They don't actually want to kill people or anything. They just really want to be able to hang out with people. But they got RBF, so...
Social anxiety be like that, too.
Yeah, they're trying their best.
Yeah.
They got
So
real best friends.
Didn't miss much. We were talking about the game a little bit, and we were still kind of going through, a couple more characters. Lady Bo, loving Tsukihime and Umineko.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
I don't know, but we got an extra 30 minutes thereabouts. I think that's our limit. So
Oh, okay.
there's a chance that this is finale time.
All right, let's give it a shot.
Give it your best. We all believe in you.
Why, thank you.
We're raising our hands to the air, giving you our energy like go.
Oh, I can feel it. I can feel your spirit energy.
You can feel the cosmos.
Okay, Sly.
Dude, I
we
feel
need
it.
to send Carmelita a radio pulse so she can home in on the blimp. To do that,
Oh,
Hey, Sly.
I need you to get on top of 4 very tall
Sly, your
towers. They are
hat.
too big to climb and too tall to jump
There you
up
go.
normally.
What's this all got to do with this thing you've got me wearing?
It's an experimental mega jump pack. By pressing the
Hey.
R2 button, you'll perform a huge jump. So be careful.
All right, sounds like fun.
Does this mean you can glide more easily everywhere?
Maybe. Be cool.
Yes! Oh my god. Oh, this is great.
Yeah, that's pretty great.
Yay!
Goombella loves every Tomb Raider. Absolutely.
Oh, yes.
Umbella play Uncharted.
Bella play Uncharted.
Umbella has opinions on Uncharted 4.
As do we all.
It's just, yeah, exactly.
Oh, naughty dog.
Oh, you naughty doggy.
At least you can just jump your way out of situations.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Mario is always saying this.
Ow.
that is a propeller. I can jump myself into situations as well.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
Jumping yourself into and out of situations like never before.
Yeah.
If I remember
Mhm.
correctly, there is a cheat of sorts which allows you to have access to this for the whole game.
Oh my.
Yeah, there are some weird
Ooh.
and fun little
Delicious.
cheats and beat 'ems for these games.
I love that. Trying to see if I can find any of the last 4 clues. Book, maybe. Kidding.
See, now I'm looking it up. Yep, there is in fact a cheat that you can get if you 100% a save file. You can then punch in a button code. Remember button codes? Well, you can punch one in here
Oh my
and
God,
get the mega
button
jump
codes.
whenever you want.
Adorable.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's great.
Oh yeah. Love that shit.
Man, I thought you were talking about a glitch. I totally forgot that people used to do this shit on purpose.
Oh yeah, you don't have to like purchase a microtransaction or anything.
It's awesome. You just know a little treat, a little secret treat for you.
Yeah.
The developers put it there for you, and if you know it, you can have it.
Marnie, do you want the lap?
It's just
That again.
Fond memories of after beating Psychonauts a couple of times using the cheats that give you all the powers at the very beginning.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
are my
Just running
favorites.
rampant.
it's fun using levitation super early on.
My favorite thing to do was use clairvoyance on everyone and everything for about
Yeah.
a whole game.
Yes. Yes, absolutely, yes.
I finally 100% of that game because of you, Ryan.
Yay!
And now I
Ah!
can go do that.
You can do it now.
I have a file.
The world is your oyster.
My clairvoyster.
Very good.
And yeah, great job, me.
Sure something.
Mhm.
I sure did it. I
You
did
sure
it.
did.
Nobody can say I didn't.
Yeah.
Mhm. Nobody would say you wouldn't.
But I did.
Mm. Mm. Yeah. Great job. You're doing
There are.
great.
Yeah, Dev. There are little spots in each floor of the tower that you can jump through,
Yeah.
except for the very lowest one.
Yeah. I was kind of hoping that if I fucked around a little more, I would find the last clue, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Someday.
Yeah, just keep your ears out as you move, I think. So you only have one clue left, or?
Yeah.
Oh.
Literally only one. I found 3 very close to each other, so now one of them just has to be some straggler somewhere.
You gotta make a decision about where you want to be and how involved you want to be in the stream. This is like the closest she's been to the stream in a while.
Yeah.
She's like up against the mic almost.
She's in a cat bed in Robin's lap. It's precious.
Yeah, like, again, we already know what games she would play. She's had a Fortnite addiction that we took her off because she's been developing a really bad gacha addiction for a long time.
Yeah. Yeah, we really have to keep an eye on her habits.
Yeah, I got her playing some, like, Fruit Ninja on iPad, and she really liked that, and it just kind of all went downhill from there.
Marnie play Food Ninja. Marnie get iPad.
She does kind of need her own, because sometimes she's not happy unless she has something to do. And that honestly works. I'm very happy about it,
Yeah.
but also...
She actually is really good at Fruit Ninja. It's precious.
She
That's
does hit
really
all the bombs,
cute.
though.
Yeah, that is true.
Maybe you have to get there from some of the other towers.
There it is.
Discussing EGAD's
Oh, it's
video
fucking
game
this
history.
one.
You have a mega jump.
Oh my god, I do.
You have
Sorry,
mega
that
jump.
was the one time where I was just like, no, you...
Shut the fuck up, Lark. Yeah.
Oh,
That's the whole point.
this is a lovely view.
Do you want me to, like, look up where the safe is, just in case, or...
Oh man, yeah.
That's in one of the engine blocks.
It is, and
It's an interior level, I think.
of course it is.
Yeah.
The vaults are always in interiors. It's just remembering where any of the entrances are. What are you? Nothing.
Wretched. AJ and I briefly discussing EGAD's video game habits in the chat, saying that he has played Rogue and missed and thought that was neat. Played Colossal Cave Adventure, thought that was neat. Forgot about video games for several years. Heard about the Roberta Williams remake of Colossal Cave Adventure and is like, oh, how fun. Oh, how fun. But he'll never make the time for it. And this is all true. I think he plays a video game once every 14 years.
He makes a lot of promises to himself, but...
Be like, oh, that sounded, oh, look at what they're making now. Oh, my goodness. But
Well,
he's...
what? Know about that?
Yeah, exactly. But he's not gonna...
Really knew his
He's too busy these days with Ghosts.
I'm only 86.5% convinced the code to
It's
the
like your
vault
chin in this
is
profile in
125.
particular.
Listen, that filler is doing the work.
It sure is. Oh, Luigi playing Bible Quest!
You've gotten the shadow.
Luigi has become Catholic.
It's either he's become Catholic, or he's gotten really into trying to convince people to play games they hate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Maybe he likes inflicting games on people.
I think so. That
Yeah, that
Like
sounds
me.
right. Yeah.
yeah, but like in a less fun way.
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
I'm glad
but
for
like
that.
evil mode, evil
Yeah.
core.
He's the one who sends bad raps to people on Steam randomly.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
With just a message like, I love this game. You should play it. I think you would.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Played this and thought of you.
I will be asking you about your experiences with bad rats soon.
Yeah.
I can't wait to hear.
He does this to Wario a lot, and Wario knows the game every time and still falls for it every time and writes him an angry
absolutely.
letter. And
Like,
part of the whole bit.
Maybe this will work for research purposes.
He's like,
No,
oh,
it's a
you
piece of
dummy!
shit.
Oh, you dummy! I can't believe you said dummy! And it's part of the whole bit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It makes up, like, at least a third of their interactions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, well, I'm still wearing the pack
Yeah.
because of story, but I can't use it until I go to stuff.
Ah, I mean, I guess that makes sense. But also, damn. Maybe you can use the shadow power to just sneak your way through the level.
I probably could, but I would have to remember how to get to that menu. And
Select.
Thank you. And also, it's probably very slow, like excruciatingly slow.
Yeah, it just gives you a little extra oomph when you need it.
Yeah.
But also might have like different actors, like a meter or something.
Well, let's see.
You don't have anything set to R2.
No, because they're about to put something on R2 for story.
Fair.
So, what did I put on L2? Knockout dive. I see. Okay, I'll try L1 on this.
Well, it works.
It's not doing anything.
Ah.
Uh-oh.
Maybe because people already know you're there.
Probably.
That does make it tough.
This just fucked me up. I'm being bad at video games all of a sudden.
Oh no, it's fine.
It happens every once in a while.
It happens to the worst of us.
Really, I'm just relieved that I don't go running everywhere randomly when my butt gets caught on fire.
You don't have the Mario 64 problem.
Yes,
I was gonna say, this is one advantage Sly has over Mario. He can control himself under pressure.
Yeah, he doesn't just scream.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, Sly, we need to send Carmelita a radio
Hey.
pulse so she can home in on the blimp. To do that,
Progress
I'll need you
quest.
to get on top of 4 very tall towers. They are too big to climb and too tall to jump
Too
up
big.
normally.
What's this all got to do with this thing you've got me wearing?
It's an experimental mega jump pack. By pressing the R2
However, like,
It's just a bunny girl suit, Sly. Get over it.
I knew. I
We
also
need
was
Gamer
thinking
Girl
it.
bathwater for our plan.
No!
I don't
part
know
of
why
the
that's where my brain
plan.
went immediately, but it's where it's staying.
I knew it was going there.
Yeah, it's like,
Mhm.
just, unfortunately, Bentley would come up with a cockamamie scheme like that.
He would.
Mhm. Yeah. Whoop. Whoop.
Oh, vibration.
It's all right. There we go. Just briefly circling back to Spyro's animation again.
Yes.
I just wanted to, because I'm looking at it right now, in another window, just ambiently.
Good.
And I like that Spyro is vaguely feline coded.
Yes.
Yeah,
That is one of my
then-
favorite things about it.
he's a kitty dragon.
Yeah, rather than dog coded in a way. I think a lot of four-legged animals tend to be.
Yes.
I like it. Dragons are. It makes sense to me. If you think about dragon as a solitary animal, not have the same kind of physical social cues that a pack animal or even a like sort of stray dog kind of situation would.
Definitely more
I'll-
cat-like than dog-like.
I mean, there are a lot of
Mhm.
fantasy creatures that, like, I feel like have to be feline coded. Like, you know,
Mhm.
dragons, goblins,
Mhm.
I think are very, like, hairless cat coded. Anime
Mhm.
girls, like, just.
Yeah.
Various cryptids, like anime girls,
Yeah.
feline-coded.
Do you not know about this, Ryan?
Fantasy creatures like anime girls.
Yeah, because they're not human.
I mean, true.
I think we've actually like been able to confirm that they feature almost the exact same proportions as kittens and cats. So
Yeah, it's
more
true.
often than not, like you can pretty much just be certain that an anime girl is cute precisely because they were genetically modified from cats.
Yeah.
Yes, this is science. Cannot be refuted. Hey, Sly, your leg's a little messed up there.
Don't worry about it.
Slide, dude.
Oh boy.
Hey, dude, you good?
What happened there, buddy?
Don't worry about it. I learned this in my pool class.
Wow, that's awesome. Also, it's cute when Spyro cleans his face like a
Yes.
kitty.
That is exactly what I
Yeah.
had in mind when you were saying that he was feline-coded. I was like, yeah, like when he watches his little face.
Yeah, he wants to make sure his scales are shiny. It's dragon instinct.
Yes.
It's part of it.
Exactly.
Be very. I think dragons would be very into grooming rituals if they were, a creature.
Yeah.
This is my headcanon.
No, I fully agree.
Mm.
I think dragons would be very meticulous.
On the subject of anime girls as fantasy creatures, that does remind me of sort of a like shower thought tangent I had the other day of like a help forum where people are asking questions like, "Hey, I tried introducing my new cat boy to a cat boy that I've had for a couple of years, and I thought that they would get along really well, but lately they started fighting. Does anybody know anything that they can do?" So that's something you can think about, dear reader.
Yes.
No, I'm definitely thinking about. I am rotating this thought in my mind super hard.
For sure.
Like, is it safe to let my cat girl outside if she's not vaccinated?
Yeah, exactly. Like you got to worry
Yeah.
about these things because
these
like
are-
You need to think about it.
when you overbreed, they don't really know how to take care of themselves in the wild. So
Exactly, and there's a lot of misinformation out there, so you have to make sure you go to a reliable source.
Exactly.
Loot.
I work in a vet clinic, so that might be part of it.
Yeah.
Yes, I think so. Sorry, I just thought I would let myself back for that. Hopefully it'll checkpoint me.
Oh well.
Guess I'll
sorry.
die.
Guess I'll die.
Sorry,
I
Bentley.
apologize.
Nice
I thought it
knowing
would
you.
be better if I simply died.
Things would be improved.
Farewell.
Oh, didn't checkpoint.
Didn't checkpoint.
Wow.
Fine.
I guess it's really just like going to the easy ones and then working your way to the hard, like the nasty ones.
But that definitely was our way up. So keep that one in mind.
I had to have a snack, so I'm having a piece of licorice.
Ooh.
Yeah, she's an
Is
old lady
it-
like that.
Is it the delish? Is that anything?
It is a delish licorice.
Thank you. Thank
Delicious.
you. What color is it?
Green.
What the fuck? What does that mean?
So at Costco, there's this brand called Daryl Lee.
Daryl.
Yeah, sibling of Sandra Lee, maybe a cousin, I'm not sure. But you can get soft Australian licorice, which are like thick, much more chewy rather than tough.
What makes them Australian?
The fact that
their
they're made in
accent.
Australia.
Oh.
Two kinds of people.
But yeah, they're like really nice. They're not too and this word is always going to be funny to anybody who doesn't know what it is. They're not too anisey, so they're like easier to get into if you're not normally a fan of licorice. And these
Now
are like
what-
various fruit flavors like strawberry and mango.
Who's Anais? And what does she have to do with this?
Don't worry about it. Like,
Okay.
she does a very important job. That's all you need to know.
Thank you. Thank you. I feel safe in this knowledge.
Anise is a professional in the licorice world.
Anise is a nice lady.
Very good.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, we just got like 2 more bags, and I'm so excited because I had the hot dog and hot dog bun problem, where there are 3 flavors, and I'm very particular about the way I eat a lot of snacks.
Yeah.
Where I eat one of each flavor as like that's my snack, that's my handful, that's what I eat when I'm hungry but I'm not too hungry. So I grab one of each flavor and I just cram it in my mouth.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I ran out of the red and yellow ones, and now I have like 10 or 12 green ones. So anytime I reach for a snack, because I don't have one of each, I only get one because of the way my brain works. So like I'm having a smaller amount of snack, regrettably. It's a very tough life I live.
It's so sad. It's so sad, and I'm so sorry this happened to you.
It is weird having OCD. Like I cannot make myself eat a mixed amount. It's just impossible.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gotta count them.
I gotta count them.
Yeah.
So, plus side,
Okay.
I'm amazing at portion control.
This is true. Sometimes
How
to
are
your detriment.
you?
Oh yeah. Am I?
How are you at Porsche control?
You know I can never control portion.
I also
She's a
sorry
strong,
to
independent
hear
woman who don't need no trans.
That's true.
Ah, it looks like
Thank you.
Carmelita has picked up on our signal. She's
Yeah.
now headed on an intercept course
Sometimes
directly for
the
us.
brain is funny. It's okay though.
I've accepted this lot in my life.
Yeah. I have other things, not that type, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, this was mission 6 of Thieves.
Oh,
And we're at 9:20, so
we should probably call it here then.
yeah, maybe chill out. You can spend a little time off stream grinding for gadgets and stuff for the hell of it, if you want to.
Maybe.
Ooh, completely unrelated. Have any of y'all played Rhapsody? I've been thinking about finally dipping a toe into the Nippon Ichi waters and figured I'd start with the easy one. It's a good one. It's weird.
It's alright. I mean, the singing in the old dubs used to be really bad.
Yeah,
I don't
but
know
it's
how it
also
sounds.
part of the flavor. And I think it's still the same dub,
Oh, it might be.
which I'm kind of into. Rhapsody: A Musical Adventure is quite literally a musical JRPG, and it's from the same studio who go on to make Disgaea.
Yeah.
This guy.
This guy. Ugh.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
so it's well, Disgaea and La Pucelle, and a bunch of other stuff, and it's good. Like it has some ardent fans for a good reason, but it's also a strange one. They recently put out a collection of the first two games, I think, or the first game alongside La Pucelle Ragnarok, and another collection containing the previously never released stateside Rhapsody 2 and 3. One of them was never released stateside. It might be both.
I want to say that it's like 2 was never released stateside,
And
so
this
we're
is
finally getting that, and they're releasing a third game now,
yeah.
so everyone gets to have it at once.
I think the novelty alone is enough. Like there are just some games where you're like, this is interesting beyond quality. So you just
Yes.
gotta. So I think that's fair.
Yeah.
But yeah, do we want to call it here for the night? Like I know we were gearing up for a finale, but I think
I think that this is a good idea.
yeah.
Mhm. I think that sounds good.
Oh, we can call it there.
No, absolutely.
Mhm.
Like yeah, like, we'll call it here for now. This was a lot of fun though.
This is good.
This is
I'm really-
wonderful.
Yeah, I'm really glad we have once again not missed a single stream. That we have been doing great.
We're about to hit a world record in consistency.
Like we are so consistent, like unbearably so. But would you like me to do the outro?
Yes, please.
Okay. Thank you all for coming. Playing today has been Lark with an E at Scoosh with a Z. And with her has been Ryan Kingdom. And myself, Robin at Andrewjack without a C.
Indeed.
If you want to support the channel, follow, subscribe for exclusive emotes, and plug away at the sub drive. We're 3 points away from finishing it. Or click the notification bell to know when we go live. And VOD is available for 60 days after initial airing, completely free. And then they are available on youtube.com/@Anderjack. So, with all that said, thank you once again for coming. Get hydrated, get vaccinated, get masked up. Be good, be safe, be awesome, and
Be gone.
bye!
Bye.
Bye.
Ah.